Hello, Maurieo! How to GPS Data Review. Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at the data that we collected and downloaded and just to see what it looks like and what we might be able to do with it. So let's see if we can first of all navigate to the data and then see where we might go from there. So I have let's just see. So what I've done here is I have going to find the data in my hard drive under 11 GPS GNS field lines 2017, and this is the well, let's look at the first data that we collected, and I'm going to look at the HTML file, which is sort of like a field book file. So there it is there. So it gives all the details of the notice, gives the GPS, the dates, pressure that is set, what sort of details are in the horizontal and vertical adjustments. These are what have been determined actually by the site calibration that we did, and it gives the should give somewhere the name of the machine sometimes. Perhaps not, but it gives all the data, and it is all available in these files or somewhere in the data recorder. So what we did on the first day was we did a site calibration by looking at these marks here and measuring to those based on the instrument. Or hang on, is that correct? GPS base. And the first day, yes, sorry, first day we set up at peg NL, so it's giving all the details of it. One thing that this, oh yes, we made a note for the, and it has recorded it here, we made a note of the height of the base station in inches, 66 inches, and we converted that to 1.676, which is the antenna height has been, that we input has been corrected here. You'll see, and that's done within the machine. So it hasn't actually recorded the value that we wrote down, but we do have a check on that. We can back check that at some point. So on the first day, what we went through and we measured, did observe control points here. You can see with the height there, and 61 epochs on these points here, which were IBGG, CP middle, PEG, KB, CP hill, and PG stockpile. And then we did some topo shots around the track. That was the left-hand side of the track and the right-hand side of the track. So that's there. And then on the second day of the week, this time we set up at, again, I set up at PEG NL and did another GPS, and we measured to some other groups, Travers, PEGs, and things like that here. Again, Iron Dog, GB, GG, LH, LJ, these were all pegs out of these groups, Traverses. And then we did some topo shots or rapid shots around the pond. So these are the observed control points here, 61 epochs, and then just your single shots there. Then we did changed the base to another base, GPS base, and did a site calibration on these pegs here, and we just measured 31, just did 31 shots on those, and that enabled us to get our new base here. You'll notice that we had an antenna height of 0, and they've added 0.2, which is quite interesting. 676 and 994. I don't quite know what's exactly happening there, but there are some adjustments because we measure to the bottom of the quick release. That gives us some things. So that gives us some values on all of those points, like so, and yeah, that's how it all works. And down here, of course, is our is the results. So these are the individual coordinates of each of the marks. Now here, this is the information that I keyed in or had in the data recorder first, and then these are the various shots and things that we did here, and then we've done some other bits of information. So that's that there. We'll drop that down there. Now this file here is the CSV file of the same material, and that opens up in Excel, and you can see it gives a point number, northing, easting, height, and a code. And here's the codes there, and we're going to have to work out some way of dealing with those, perhaps in Excel or in 12D. So that's for the first week there. Now the second, or today, we went out, and here's the HTML file here. You'll see the little, hopefully there's the note there, 1.778, and that gives an antenna height of oh, that was the second base that we set up the base over the known mark a second time when we changed the base, I believe, which hasn't. Oh, yeah, it has. Oh, that's when we set up the base there. We set up a new base, but we didn't do any recording from there. Okay, so we set up our base randomly at base 22 May, and then we went round and did a site calibration to these pegs here, as you can see, doing 61 seconds at each one. And then these are the codes that we did. We just did a 1 second shot at each one. Alrighty, so that's how that's all come into play. And if we we go down the bottom, this is the output data, and the new marks will all come into play there. If we drop out of there and go into the CSV file, you can see that that's got all the data in there. So that is pretty much it for the data that that we have got out of the CSV file there. So yeah, that's a sort of review of the data. So hopefully you were there, and you can put some sort of translation on what you saw in the field and what you can see as part of the data collection. So bringing the end of that video, what we're going to do next is now try and load that data into our 12D software and see if we can draw it up in some form and work out the volume of the stockpile. So cheers, see you